Okay, let's have a look at some of the things that we've been doing. This is 3D printer land and some of the products and things that we've been doing. Repeating myself, but yes, there's a whole bunch here. And I mostly wanted to do this to show people some of the things involved in the process. Because unlike just printing on a piece of paper, it's not as easy as one might think. Sometimes something comes out beautiful like that. Sometimes something comes out beautiful like this cookie cutter. That's got a little bit of fray in the middle there. You see the strands, tiny little hairs in the middle there. Sometimes it comes out beautiful like our little slug friend here. Sometimes it comes out curvy and bendable like our dragon friend, who's he's a bit of a bobby head, this one. He's a bit of a quiet one. Sometimes it comes out in pieces where you've got to glue it all together. Sometimes it comes out in pieces with little notches and things, so we have to cut to the blades and get some things off the sides. Sometimes things don't go exactly to plan, and you kind of have to improvise. This was meant to have a base on it, but the edge around the side of this particular lid didn't come out as planned. So took off the edge, took off the base plate of that, and fortunately the lid still sits on top for a nice little baby rainbow TARDIS. Not a very vibrant rainbow, but no rainbow nonetheless. Towel hooks to be able to hang on the wall and put your towel in there, whether that's kitchen towel or bathroom towel. Compliments of what's it called? That Witcher, The Witcher. This one is my first print that I did. Octopus. He's Tefeke, and sometimes they break a little bit too. So hence why we have some super glue. So where we can come along and just pop these things back on. I haven't done that yet, but I will. Sometimes you could print out some things like jewelry and other things like this. Sometimes you print out some marvelous little educational tools or toys. They're toys for me. I love geometry. Pencil holders galore, phone holders galore, tablet holders, whatever you want. I love this one here with my cracked screen. USBs in order to be able to move between the computer and the 3D printer. Plastic pliers to be able to trim and fit all the little bits and pieces. Lighter, jet lighter. That's come in very handy because, as we can see from over here, sometimes these come out absolutely astounding. Beautiful. Right? Maybe we could get that a little bit better in terms of those gradients, but that is absolutely beautiful. All right, all the way down there into the bottom. Sometimes comes out looking like this. Yeah. So this is the third blue TARDIS I've done. And after trying to problem solve the issues myself, I got online and started asking questions around the networks and the forums and things. And some plastics, possibly due to the dyes they put in them, who knows, aren't exactly cooperative and have peculiar aspects to them. Hence why the lighter comes in handy. Basically just rubbing off a whole bunch of this sort of stuff in here will give us the ability to pull it away, and then throw it out. And all of the bits and pieces that are left behind can easily be burnt off. Well, burnt a little bit using a jet lighter. Using a jet lighter, you don't have to worry about turning the product black. And then you're able to sort of work it down a little bit, like this. Right? This one was exactly the same as this one here. A lot. And I'm still working on it, as you can see here. So those little beads of plastic take a little bit to get off, but they're a lot easier to remove than trying to remove strand by strand. Look at that. That's insane. Right. On the inside here, mostly got it all, trying to angle for the light. See there? That's almost good enough to send out. And then we have some brushes to be able to scrape off the things as well. Articulated designs, which are print-in-place movement pieces. Cookie cutters that come with multiple pieces, so where you can do all different sorts of things. And these are just the beginnings. This, by the way, is a ball bearing track run. So if I get some marbles, pop them in here like this, and then pop this one on there, it becomes a mobile spinny track that I can put, say, a pot plant on, and I can spin the pot plant around because the marbles with the little plastic insert there acts as a replica of ball bearings. So this is some of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes with 3D printing. These ones over here are about, just without the lid, usually about 23 hours worth, depending on how picky I want to get. These ones are pretty accurate with their printing. I've got them down pretty well. That's a particular type of plastic that I've been working with the most, and it's working well. This is a different type of plastic, and I'm still learning how to do this one. So this one here, I was trying, and you can't really tell, but going from up and down about here, I changed the speed. I think it must be about there, where that mark is, or that line. No, let's just say for the video. Somewhere around here, I changed the speed and the temperature of the nozzle. Somewhere about here, I changed the temperature of the temperature of the nozzle and the speed of the print. And then I reduced the speed again further up here to see if it would make a difference. And the results are pretty conclusively, nope, no, that's not working. So there's a couple of other things I'm going to try with that. But at the moment, it goes down to manual hand labor. And this is where the trade comes into it, the plastic trade behind it all, so to speak. So these are some fantastic products that we've got, and some other things that we're doing at the moment. I have a plethora of different things, and I'm also going to be posting a video of the printer in action, currently printing a wind turbine. And that's a very interesting one, because with a couple of little ball bearings, as well as a gravity pull, I can get wind to rotate the wind turbine and then click through on a gravity pull to be able to actually make something that can be used to generate power. Yeah, fascinating stuff. My surgical kit. So with that, thank you for watching.